Hello, my name is Elizabeth from KMTL Event. Welcome to episode one of our new series, KMTL Artist Spotlight, and I am honored here to have today with me Sloan. If possible, could you please introduce yourself, your artist name, your background, and where were you born and raised?
Hello, my name's Sloan. I'm an indie pop artist located in Seattle. I'm also in a music collective or boy band called West of Eden.
Thank you very much for accepting our interview and for being here today, Sloan. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
How long have you been making music and when did you first discover your passion for music?
So I've been making music since my high school days. So that's like a good 7 years ago. Um, I first started making music. It was like a coincidence. It was for an English project for my freshman year English class. And uh, we made like a Shakespeare sort of like video. And then they wanted to put me in as a rapper. So then I went under the name Shaky with a $S because like short for Shakespeare. So I did that for a while. And then I started releasing music through like SoundCloud in that era because I think 2018, 2019 was the SoundCloud era. I was really into like hip hop. So then I started taking it a little more serious. And then in 2020, COVID hit. I started rethinking about should I keep doing rap or should I like make other music? And then that's when I discovered like the genre of like indie pop. So like artists like I don't want to generalize them, but like Keshi, Joji, Starfall, those are a lot of my inspirations. And I found them during that year. And then I really decided, okay, I really want to rebrand like in this year. Or not that year, 2023. So in 2023, I rebranded as the artist name Sloan, which is actually my real name as well. Um, and yeah, ever since then, I've been just releasing music consistently and it's been going well. So,
You mentioned that you've done hip hop in the past. So,
mhm.
are you also a dancer by chance or just the music?
um, I was just like a huge listener of like SoundCloud rappers at the time. So I think that was like one of my inspos. I did a little dance like when I was like 10, but I wasn't really good. So yeah, I just really like music in that at the time. So.
Are there any choreographies available for any of your songs by chance?
Oh, Um, not my song specifically, but for like West of Eden as a whole, there's this really groovy song called like that, and that has a really West Coast vibe to it. And we've gotten a couple reels that were tagged of people like dancing. So I guess that's technically choreo. Yeah.
If possible, could we also have a video of you later on to dance to that part of the song so that maybe your fans could learn them?
Oh, I could try out. I'm just really like um what do you call it? Like robotic. Like I'm not that smooth, but I could try.
No worries. So, I want to know a little bit more about what inspired you to pursue a music and career moving forward.
Well, this was always like a hobby for me. Even when I was young, I used to sing at the retirement homes. Back when I was like 3 years old. And my dad would just play the piano, and then I would like sing some old songs. Um, and then I also took some piano lessons as well growing up. So I think a lot of inspiration came from those two. Um, yeah,
In what language do you usually sing?
I sing in English all the time, but I have dabbled in some Japanese as well. Um, yeah, I just never release them.
Maybe in the future?
Yeah, I was thinking like if I ever make like an album or something, I would like to incorporate some sort of Japanese. Even though I can speak fluently, I just can't sing fluently, if that makes sense. Like there's like a certain accent that you need to hit, and I still haven't mastered that. So um one day I might try and release something, but yeah.
I'll be looking forward to it. How does your Asian heritage influence you as an artist? Please include the challenges that you face on your artist journey related to this background.
Growing up, I really want to take pride in, you know, being Asian American. So being half Laotian and half Japanese, I want to try to represent both at the same time. And yeah, it's kind of hard to incorporate that with music in general, but I think what I can do is uh, incorporate those in a visual aspect, such as I like put out like a flower in one of my songs. It's called "You Don't Want to Be the One for Me." It's like a cherry blossom, so I guess that's like a a representation of the Japanese community and etc. So yeah.
How do you express your identity through your music, and what does that mean to you?
For me, I haven't completely grasped like a identity for Sloan as an artist. I think I'm playing a persona of my emotions that are like rolling on like right now in the present and in the past and the future, all three at once. So whenever I make a song, it's either because I'm really sad or like feeling really emotional. Um, so a lot of my songs are, yeah, just sad songs. So it's like a
Uh,
coping mechanism, I would say. And then I like now that I know that I have a audience, I like to think of them and like kind of be like, oh, like how can I become like a coping like or a comforting presence.
is there a specific song that you would like to mention that you feel that could really resonate with the audience, that could make them feel very comforting?
Yeah, I do have one happy song in my discography. It's called Nothing Else But You. I released this my junior year of college, and that was a time where it was like really sunny. I just finished finals. We were going on spring break, I think. So then I was thinking about all the happy things, like spending time with my girlfriend, hanging out with friends, just like having a peaceful life. And that feeling of wanting to have nobody else but that one person, I put it in that song. And yeah, that's a comforting song that I have, I feel. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. It's a very cute story as well.
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you.
Is there a YouTube video that we could see of that visual?
I don't have any visuals on it except I have like a canvas. If you go to like the Spotify, it's just like an ocean moving. Um yeah, I like decided to put that canvas because I felt like it would fit the song the most. It's giving very like ocean, you know, ocean on a hot day vibes. So
So, could you please share a defining moment in your musical career that shaped who you are as an artist?
West of Eden and we had a show in January of 2024, and it was at in Seattle. Um, Basically had a sold out show with Rodney Tristan and LCN, and I've never seen like that many people in my like just like to perform in front of. So I think that was one of the biggest like defining moments of my career. That was like, wow, like I'm really, doing this and like, it would be a possibility of making it a career.
So, you mentioned that you did a concert with Rodney in the past.
Mhm.
2024. So what would you say
Mhm.
the funnest part of being part of that concert?
In simple words, I think just being able to perform with friends that are like-minded is what makes these shows so fun. Um, you know, we support each other and the fans support us, and we're like still, fairly small artists, I would say, in our industry. So, for people to like come to our show and, enjoy our music is always an honor. Um, we also like to have like collaborations together anyways. So with Rodney, um, I have a song with him and we're probably gonna perform in the future, uh, probably really soon. But yeah, stuff like that. Just having the opportunity to make music with friends is the best.
And on your Instagram upcoming, we see that you'll be opening for Rodney Tristan again, and this time Keanu on their Miss Your Call show in Seattle on January 8th, which, like you said, is very soon. Can you please share more about this concert? What can fans expect from your performance and overall experience?
The Mystery Call show is gonna be me and Prime opening for Keanu and Rodney Tristan. And the special thing about this show is that we all have some sort of collaboration. So like we each have like songs together. And then we're probably gonna bring out some friends as well, that are artists to perform with us. So it's kind of like a music gathering or like a festival for us. Yeah, but it'll be in the Numos stage, which we upgraded from Barboza, and that's a pretty big difference, I would say. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a bigger venue, so I'm excited how the turnout will be. Um, and yeah, very exciting.
I'm excited to see all the release videos afterwards. As we are a Montreal-based organization, we would like to know if you are planning to tour Canada soon, particularly in Montreal or a city nearby.
Man, in terms of Canada, I've never been to Montreal. I've visited a couple times in the Vancouver and Richmond area since it's pretty close to Washington, I would say. It's just like one border away. But yeah, if there's ever an opportunity, I would love to go to Montreal and perform there.
We hope to see you soon here. I would be going on your concert for sure.
Oh yeah.
So you mentioned that you've never been to Montreal before. So do you wish to maybe in the future visit Montreal? If so, what have you heard of Montreal so far?
Yeah, in terms of like places, I haven't really been to Montreal and I don't really know anything about it, but is it like a cold area there? Like a
Yes, it's very cold right now. Very
Oh,
icy outside too.
I see. Yeah, all I know is probably like the cold temperature, like the weather there, but maybe some like sports teams. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, I see. So, do you know any French words or phrases that resonates with you by chance?
No, but I watch a lot of soccer and I really like the French national team. So like I would know player names, but not like words.
No worries. May I teach you a few words in that case?
Yes, please.
Okay, so bonjour,
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Montréal,
Mohayad.
Montréal.
Mohayad.
Yes, je
Je
m'appelle
m'appelle
Sloan.
Sloan. Okay.
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
now all together. Bonjour, Montréal, je m'appelle Sloan.
Bonjour, Montreal. Je m'appelle Sloan.
Yes.
Yes. Yay.
Yay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry. So you could use this if you ever come to Montreal to perform. While exploring your music on Spotify, I noticed you released three songs in 2025. Hearse, What We Could Have Been, and Later. Could you tell us a bit about each song, what inspired them, and is there a common story or theme that connects all three?
The first song I released in 2025 was Later.
But you know that she a freak at the red light. She looking at me like I'm dumb, but you know that I can see it through your tan lines. So if you wanna
And
get
that was with the song with West of Eden and Prime. We're also going to be performing that, hopefully, at the show. And yeah, it's like a very, I don't know, like bumpy song. Uh, Surprisingly, a lot of people listen to it in the nighttime. I saw, because I can see like all the analytics and stuff. So maybe it's like on the night drive aux. Um, yeah, I really like that song a lot. And my earliest song, or my latest song, was with Keanu, which will also be performing in the Mr. Call show. And this is a collaboration song with Keanu. It's mainly his. And I was kind of like a feature artist.
I should've was suit and tie. My deathbed, baby, it's you and
It's about, I'm not really sure what it's about, but I memorized the chorus because Keanu has some really catchy whole choruses. It's like I should have wore a suit and tie for my deathbed. It's like, yeah, it's kind of dark in a really happy beat. But yeah. And then the the main song I would say of 2025 is my song What We Could Have Been. And
now it's too late. Could have been us. I thought I could save you from all that you hate. Oh, what we could have been. Why can't I?
and this one is a solo single of mine. It's basically the feeling of what we could have been as a, you know, in a relationship, like any type of relationship. Um, yeah, it's like the feeling of that I put into it, and I released that in September.
Was there a common story between all three, or it's just three separate songs?
I would say they're all separate songs because the two I mentioned later and Hearse are feature songs. I consider it, and then with What We Could Have Been is like my song that I like 100% put into. Oh, I would also like to plug my main producer, Claus, for producing all these beats for me.
Did you expect for people to listen to your songs during the nighttime? Because I remember you mentioned that hers, people listen more in the night.
Yeah, about that, I feel like most of my solo songs are listened to like in bed or just like in the background of a cafe. I notice it's not really something to like play out in public, like with your friends and like kind of, like, oh, this is fire. Oh my gosh, It's more like just put on your headphones and like before you go to sleep, you kind of listen to it. That's what I kind of imagine my songs are being listened to.
I am very guilty of that. I listen before bed. It's very relaxing. So I really appreciate you, what you do, and the type of music that you put out as well.
Thank you, thank you.
So, what's your favorite part of each song and why does it stand out to you?
Favorite part in each song. Um, I guess I'll just go through like my solo songs.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start in order then. Starting with Wish You Were Gone. My favorite part is definitely the chorus. Like the I don't ever want to talk, I don't ever want to talk.
Never wanna talk, never wanna talk. Why you talking dumb? always feeling on. Tell me I'm the one.
I don't even know how I came up. I never know how I come up with these choruses. It just comes to my head. I record. My process of recording is basically the same method I've been doing the past 7 years. I start by freestyling like from scratch, and then after some melodies I find really like to my liking, then I start writing the lyrics. I already have like a topic in mind from the beat itself, but yeah, so Wish You Were Gone. Um, I was kind of going through some hardship with like a relationship, and I was like, oh, like I wish I never, I wish this never happened. I wish I never met this person in my life. So then I put in those emotions, and then I made that song. That's why it's called Wish You Were Gone. I don't really like mean it like, oh, I wish this person was gone. But I was like, I wish I never met that person. Yeah.
Like gone from memory, basically.
Yeah, gone from memory. It's like a poem, I would say. I think of my songs as like poetry. I always like poetry in English, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's come back ever since what we could have been. Definitely my intro. Like, can we talk? Was it obvious that I was always in you?
Can we talk? Was it obvious that I was always into you? Never looked you in the eyes, but I always thought of you.
Because I kind of like made the lyrics like I was writing a letter. So, or not a letter, like a text message. Because it's like, oh, like, can we talk? Was it obvious that I was always into you? Question mark, send. Like that type of I was thinking like that in my head. So that's why I like that intro. And then third song, I guess Nothing Else But You, the happy song I mentioned earlier. I like the chorus a lot because it goes like, oh, 'cause I'll be right here by your side. I'm never letting go of you tonight.
'Cause I've been right here by your side. I'm never letting go of you tonight. Just take a hand, hold you tight. I don't want nothing else but you.
It's like a very wholesome lyric. And like, I just meant what I said. Yeah. If they want to know more, they could check out my song.
So, would you say that these three songs holds the most personal significance to you, and what makes it so special?
I feel like they're all like part of my history now. Like, I feel like music, once it's out, it's it's always out. It's like you can delete it off like Spotify or like all platforms, but it's gone out so much, it's spread out so much that I feel like it's become a part of me. And I'm just really grateful that all three of these songs were like successful for me at least. And like, I don't want to look at numbers, but based on all the messages I've received, um, and all the support I've been getting recently, um, it's safe to say that yeah, they're very successful and has impact me as a person as well.
Yes, so everyone else should go listen to these songs.
Yes, yes, please.
Do you have a favorite song to perform live among these three, and what makes it so enjoyable for you?
Well, I've been doing some rehearsals recently, and I've noticed that I like performing Nothing Else But You because at the time it was all falsetto. Like when I released it, and I can hit the notes, but during a live, it's really hard. So then I decided to sing at a lower octave, and it works really well. So I was really like relieved that I was able to perform that song without, you know, like worrying about, oh, am I gonna hit this note? You can really like improvise. You can even like sing the other harmony, that's not like the real vocal, if that makes sense.
Do you usually make them more upbeat during your concerts, or you like you explained, just lower falsetto?
I used to think like, oh, I should change it to make it more upbeat for people. But then I realized the reason why people come to my shows is because of the music that I like originally push out. So like I personally don't really want to change as much of my songs because that's already something I put out and I'm proud of. And they want to interpret it that way. I don't want to change something that it's already good.
Mhm. So earlier you mentioned that you focus more on like indie pop. So would you say that like this is the main style of music that you typically gravitate towards in your work? And how would that describe your sound to someone who hasn't heard your music yet?
Yeah, this is a very difficult question because I do consider myself indie pop, but once you go deeper into indie pop, there's so many other genres that you can like subgenres you can put in. So I would say like I'm a mix of indie pop and dark R&B. Because the tone of my songs are very like sad and slow, I would say. But it still has like a little bit of bass to it. So yeah, I'll consider it a mix of two.
Would you say it's songs that would get you in the feels?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I cater towards, like emotions, hardcore, maybe maybe giving some crashing out. I don't know. Maybe someone's crashed out to my songs before. You never know. I
Sure.
see some people's playlists. It's pretty
Oh.
interesting, the titles.
So do you have plans to release a new single or album in 2026? If so, can you give us a sneak peek of what to expect?
Ooh. Um, I do have a single coming out in a month. So that's gonna be exciting. I've been kind of slow on releases, but I feel like next year definitely I would want to put out a couple more singles and potentially an EP
Mm.
in near the summertime or earlier, not sure. But they're gonna be pretty similar to like my old songs, but I want to add a little more personality to it. So
I'm very excited to for your new upcoming singles for you said January, correct?
January, February-ish. Yeah.
Mm, okay. And as well as your album, all the best.
Thank you, thank you.
As an Asian artist, what are your dreams for the future? Are there any specific goals you wish to achieve in your music career that reflects your cultural identity?
I would want to perform a show in Japan someday. Um, I don't know. I think that'd be a big what if moment. I know like the venues are kind of hard to like reserve and stuff there, but I feel like yeah, even if this doesn't go out well, I would want that in the end. And also a show in Laos too. I don't really know they do show like a lot of shows there too, but it'll be cool because there's not a lot of Laotian artists, I would say, right now that are like really up there that I know of. So it would be cool to be one of them.
Would you consider maybe street performing in Japan or Laos? Like
Yeah, I think
more
that would be cool. Yeah, like a street performance is it's a little hard for me because I get really shy. So if it's not like a show stage and it's like in public, I feel like a nuisance. But you never know. I haven't experienced that yet. So yeah, that'd be cool.
So, what message do you hope to convey to your listeners through your music, and what do you want them to take away from your work?
I want listeners to feel something, like anything out of my music. Um, so then it can like positively improve their life, if that makes sense. Just like have something that to take away, I guess. Like any message of my songs, any lyric or delivery. If it makes a better, impact, that's all that matters for me.
Before we conclude this interview, can you share a fun fact about yourself or a hidden talent that your fans might not know? Please show us.
Um, I was really good at soccer. I guess something I can show right now is like I'm bilingual with Japanese, so I can speak fluent. If there's anything you want, is there anything you want to know in Japanese? I can translate it.
Maybe introduce yourself.
Okay. Wait, this is the first time like saying something in like public in Japanese. Um, こんにちは、スローンです。7年ぐらい音楽をしていて、今年、いろんなショーをやっていきたいなと思います。はい。シアトル出身です。I just said the same things. It's like, I'm from Seattle. My name is Sloan. I've been making music for 7 years, and I have some shows this year.
Do you also speak you said that you're half Laos?
No, unfortunately. I guess Sabaidi is hello. So let me check that. I think it is. Yeah, I was right. Sabaidi is hello.
That is all the time we have today. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us. Hope to see you soon and all the best on your musical journey.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for having me.
Of course. See you again, and I hope to see you in Montreal next time.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Choose you, you know that